Well, I butchered that. 7, 1. Oh, do. If anything, it should go with that, so I don't know why you came up. Oh, I was trying to get an image working ahead, just before the stream. Didn't work out, which is most regrettable, because, yeah, I was hoping to get something, so, you know, for a talking point, I wanted to get something to work, but I just couldn't, and, it's just been irritating for the most part. But I am more or less wet to go, so yeah, let me just get concept up and then I'll be ready. So let's go with my usual favorite, which is you, my friend. And yeah, on that note, wow, I am very bright. There we go. A bit more dull, but at least you can see me now. So hello guys, Musselwhite here, also known as Crystallized Entertainment, and welcome back to Blender, finally, where we're going to do a little bit more sculpting practice. Even though the main project that I did the sculpting practice for is well underway. In fact, I'm now topologizing it right now, well not right now, but you know, it's what the current stage is going, so that is how that is going down. But you know, I want to try and get a little bit more practice in for the next few months. It's probably not going to be a year-round thing, but you know, just keep the tradition, this tradition going a little while longer. Sorry for not streaming on Wednesday, but things happen outside of my control, and it was just basically that was that. So let's, while we set up, we can get straight on to the news because quite a lot of things has happened. Where is it? Sculpting. There we go. First things first, is actually two things relating to Valve. So the first one is hardware based. Not yesterday, but the Thursday before. So you know, last Thursday, which I believe was the something or other. I mean to click on OBS. You just undid all that work. 16th, on the 16th of March, Valve announced that the Steam Deck has turned 1 year old, which is pretty exciting, and they've got some pretty exciting stuff to celebrate it with. Constant detail. There we go. Like such as there's the new customization options, and you can now redeem with points custom intros, and I've currently got one set up on my own Steam Deck. I bought several, but I've gravitated towards because it's quite nice. I think done that. Yeah, I think I've done it. Set up everything, so is that front? Yes. Oh, don't pay attention to that. Sculpt practice. So yeah, very exciting. And the plan have come in and apparently got quite a few new things happening. You know, in the works. It's that looking forward to bringing us. I don't know if that is actually also referring to the Decade. It could. It's very unlikely, but it would. But a guy can dream. It's an upside down. Oh yeah, I forgot to put on a mirror. That's what I forgot to put on. There we go. Let's go with, yeah, let's go with you. So yeah, the next thing is Valve. Like I remember, Valve has announced Counter-Strike 2. That's right, Valve has finally done Counter-Strike 2 after Counter-Strike 1.6, well, which is Counter-Strike Source, then Global Offensive. So we finally got a 2 running on, naturally, the Source 2 engine. And the Source 2 looks like it has made some nice graphical improvements since the last game it was made for it, which was obviously which obviously was the sorry, brain fart moment. Half-Life Alyx, which I personally was like one of the best VR games I've ever played. Haven't played much VR because of my stupid IPD settings, but hey ho. You can turn you down because you're loud. Let's have a little bit more control. Let's do you. Sound. There you are. Dang it. So, yeah, so it looks really cool. I actually remember doing an IGN thing when Counter-Strike Global Offensive first came out, when Valve said this isn't, like, that wasn't Counter-Strike 2. And I was excited when, so I can't believe many years later, like almost 10 years later actually, since the Counter-Strike Global Offensive beta, Counter-Strike 2 has been announced. Looks pretty neat. Not entirely convinced on the user interface. Something about it looks off, but at the same time, it's very cool that we got like a Source 2 thing going on, so that's neat. Like, and there's got some very cool improvements, like with like how the game now handles things like headshots. Wow. Like they've done some major work on that, and it looks like a massive improvement. The way smokes works, really amazing. I don't think don't see your Call of Duty doing that. So that looked really, like really cool, and I am and I'm just like Yoba, and I can dig it. A closed beta is going on right now as we speak. I've seen 2 gameplay videos of it. However, there's it's only for people that who meets some criteria, specific criteria, such as didn't mean to press that button. Wow, thanks for wasting my time there. Such as the how frequently your frequent playtime activity. So you're gonna play it, frequently, and you're gonna have shown you played it recently as well, like considerably. Considering last time I played Counter-Strike Global Offensive, I believe was like when Danger Zone first came out. I'm not entirely sure that's still a thing in Counter-Strike, but that first time I played it quite a lot. Got pretty good at it. Came out second or third on numerous occasions, but never seemed. But I just ran out of time, like so many other things. So I just didn't really get to play, as much. But yeah, I am. But if you don't make it into beta, that's fine because it's coming out later this year. Like it's coming out, like they say, summer 2023, I think it was. So I would say September, August, September time at the earliest, because this is in Valve time. So because it's in Valve time, the likelihood of where is it? The likelihood of them actually doing it, releasing it when they say they will, It's extremely unlikely. It's not impossible. But this is Valve. It's very unlikely that they're gonna do that. This is going to be more of a choppier fellow. Also, I was just saying, the concept once again is done by I'm using Luigi Lucari's concept, so that's what we're using here. Did I ever say smooth shading? I did not. Okay. Let's go right here as well. But yeah, so it is looking pretty good. I'm looking forward to that. But for me, the next thing on the list is even more exciting. HTC, you know, the manufacturers of okay, I would like to know where my thing is. Oh, there it is. Why aren't you hidden? There we go. That HTC has announced their to developers, so technically, but it's available on the YouTube. But their next generation tracking system. Now, what makes it very exciting, especially for me, is the fact it does not require lighthouse space. You know, Valve's lighthouse space stations. Hold on, which if you just bear with me a minute, because I want to save just quickly before I back this up before I save this again. Head 1A. So, give me the clicker. So I got base stations, one over there. They're both out of the camera, but they've got one over there for my index. You don't need it. Which actually has the implication that you could use it with any headset that's currently on the market or be out in the future. So you could use it with the Quest, the Quest Pro, the Quest 2. HTC's offering. You can use it on a computer because they actually provide, or at least you can buy, a USB Type-C dongle. And in theory, which is why I'm excited, it should work on the Decade as well. The rumored Valve Decade, which doesn't use base stations and is actually an independent, all-in-one console, more like a console sort of VR headset that can run PC VR games. So that would work on it in theory. You could just do tracking to, and I think it's very exciting. They call this a self-tracking tracker, which because it uses diameters and basically the same kind of inside-out tracking that most all-in-one headsets provide, but as a kind of tracking module for your arms, your pelvis, your main body, and your legs. Let's move this over here. They haven't announced a price or a release date. The name is not final either, but I imagine it would be something like, I don't know, like HTC Vive Tracker 4.0 or something like that, unless they come with something different, maybe, I don't know, like Cosmos Tracker or something like that. feel like that should, at the very least, that should be different. There we go. Backing up again. But yeah, it's very exciting because it means I could have full body tracking anywhere. With also more important, I could do. I was actually looking at the current gen, so that's previous gen tracking, the Vive Tracker 3.0 for my to do mocap basically with the index, because that would allow me to do that, and it would expedite some of my cartoonist ideas, not my chibi ideas sort of thing, in terms of animation, to which would be amazing. Could do it anywhere, which I think is really cool because it should work. Again, you can get. I don't know if it's sold separately or it's included, but it will. But you can. But for it, you will be able to gain some capacity. You will. I don't know why not. There we go. Thanks. I hate it. Sorry. Bear with me a moment. Don't know why you've done that, actually, I'll be honest. But yeah, but Sculpt, you can use it like on any VR device, or you can not use it outside of it. You don't need VR. You can use it without VR as well, because again, you don't need these VR tracker base stations to track. So we're smooth. According to ACC, you can use 5 trackers, so that's enough for all your appendages plus the main body. Because 4 for your arms and legs, plus 1 more for the body. Then the heads as well, if you want like head tracking as well. Really don't know why you've done that. I don't know how you've done that, but you've done it. But yeah, so it'd be 5. So that's fine. I don't know. It's like 5 per dongle, or it's just 5 is the outright limit. I do not know. I just because I haven't elaborated on that, but it's still very exciting. All things considering. So yeah, amazing stuff. Very exciting stuff there. That's like, for me, in terms of news, like this came out like Tuesday or something, because this would have been half the presses on Wednesday if I did stream, but I didn't. So not as half the presses, but so for an anime like me, and even I like to consider, even though I don't play VR that much, because setting up and also the IPDs causing me grief, so I can't play as much as I would like. But despite that, I still consider myself a little bit of a VR enthusiast. Head to B and then save and then back up. So it's just very exciting. So we finally, don't know why it took this long, but we finally got a tracker that doesn't require the base stations, and you can have like a grand old time like doing mocap, which is for me would be the main use. But I would like to play VR chat at some point again. Would love to have full body tracking along with some other experiences that would take advantage of full body tracking. That would be cool. That would be swell if I can do that. But we'll see where that goes. hold him. Skip. Okay, next up is like doing that. Find out where middle point is, so we'll just do one of these. So yeah, next bit of news is actually, it came out yesterday. Something I'm very excited for. New bolt gun features has dropped. I did, like, for the longest time with that just a teaser, because I have actually checked on numerous occasions throughout, ever since the game was announced, to see if there was anything new. Yeah, this. Oh, come on, if you could. And it looks really cool. Like, you can actually get a few more weapons than I thought, because I thought it would just be, the chainsaw and obviously the bolt gun, because it's called, the Warhammer game is called bolt gun. But you also get a not a plasma rifle, because that's heretical xenotech, and I do not wish to report to the commissar over it. But you get like one of those style weapons. Let's see if we can close that. But yeah, so the audio is surprisingly big, because it's not like Iron Fury, beg your pardon, not Iron Maiden, because that got copyright out Oblivion. So, the art style looks really cool, very authentic there, despite, being running on Unreal Engine. But it does look really, cool. That's a shot. So, this is what I want. Like it. Oh, come on, why do you just do that randomly? Brilliant. Fantastic, thank you. There we go. We'll just move this a little bit here as well. But yeah, it looks like going to be one of those, games I could just turn my brain off. I'm just going to be like brutal, fun sort of thing. So it's going to be one of those games I'm definitely going to enjoy. When it does go out, I'm very excited for it. Save. Try. So yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty nifty, I would say. finally is the Splatfest, which was announced a few weeks ago, but the announcement was finally live on the game side, which is so the Splatfest is happening not this weekend, next weekend, so that would be the 1st of April. So this in April. That's not go. So that's very bad timing on Nintendo's part. Oh boy. Oh, I cannot wait to see how well that's gonna go. Wong, he lied. I to be or not to be? That is the question. Dupe and dupe. So yeah, the theme this Splatfest is none other than what is your favorite type of mythological creature. Now I'm not talking about like unicorns or what, Pegasi and whatnot. I'm not talking about that. I feel like the actual wording of the theme, but I just know it's that general thing. But I do know that the teams for this is team. If you could just team Bigfoot, aliens, and Nessie, like in no particular order, because they're not in that order in terms of who believes in what. Now, personally, if you want my opinion, then I am personally gravitating towards Team Aliens because of the simple argument that the universe is so big, it's mind-boggling big. My puny gamer brain / animator brain cannot comprehend how large it is. It's massive, and it's like the universe is so big, and you're telling me. You're actually telling me that there's no life whatsoever. We're the only sentient creatures in the entire universe. I think not, personally. There has to be other life. It's probably just very far away. We've probably, a good 10 million light. It could be in another galaxy for all we know. Or, 5 or 6 galaxies away from where we are. The universe is so big, the likelihood of we're being one of a kind is extremely unlikely. Now, we're probably one of the, a few carbon-based, sentient life forms in the universe. Because, to quote, I think it was Spock, because either Spock or McCoy, it's life, but not as we know it. So, conditions that would be considered inhospitable for us, aliens, like sentient aliens, more likely can live in those hostile hostile environments sort of thing. So hostile to us, aliens, not hostile. For them, this planet, Earth, is probably hostile, just purely because, just different conditions. So just because we can't live on those other planets doesn't mean the other aliens can't. So, different species grow up in different conditions. So I just think that the theory that, it has to be, essentially it's a Class M planet for it to support, for life to, sentient life to exist. I personally don't believe that. That's false, in my opinion. My not so humble opinion is that is not the case. And that other life can, sentient can live on, I don't know, something like a Jupiter type planet. It just won't look anything, but probably won't look humanoid. It'd be sentient, but probably not humanoid. Just would look completely different to how you would think an alien would look, or even a humanoid would, a sentient alien would look. So, yeah. You might tell I am leaning towards Team Aliens. I might have already said that, but you can probably tell that's where I'm leaning on. Just how passionate I am on the subject. Let me guess if I've done that. Yep, that's what I thought. But that should be fine. So yeah, that's basically all the news I have on the subject. So yeah, I don't know how long I've just rambled there. Discard because I don't need that anymore. Cause I do some other bits of news. But they're not written down because they're more personal news sort of thing. I3. I thought I was gonna sneeze, but I just didn't sneeze. And this will go back on. So yeah, first bit of news, you might have actually noticed the black thing that has been there for literally 2 years. Actually, it's probably closer to 4 years. Jeez, it's finally gone. It looks a little bit brighter there. That was like a projector screen because originally it was going to have like a projector system instead of that TV that I settled with last year when I doing my Total Blue Channel and I had money. So instead of that, but the projector screen I no longer need. I haven't got rid of it. I need to sell it, but I haven't got rid of it. So it's currently over there where the actual packaging, because I never got rid of the thing they shipped in. Never got rid of it. Don't know why I never got rid of it, but I'm glad I didn't. So that's just there. It's fair. So it looks a lot brighter now. It's just no longer in the way. I need to access my cable sculpt, which I have cleaned today, which is why I took the advice of Tuesday and put it away. So yeah, that's pretty nice. It's kind of weird because it's been there for the longest time, so it looks kind of weird that there's nothing there after like again 4 years, which again for me is like the longest time. A lot has happened and a lot more stressful things that's been given to me because being an adult, man, would not recommend. Adulting sucks. If you can avoid it, don't adult. That is my life tip for today. That's the life tip of the stream. But anyway, you're not entirely working as I thought you would. There we go. There you go. Also, draw sharp I wouldn't go in this. Oh yeah, it looks so much. Oh, that he looks angry. I don't want him looking angry. Dang it. Oh, I forgot the nose. That's fine. I'll just do that in a minute. But so Wow. Like I'm going good at making quickly making noses, I tell you what. There you go, that looks a little bit better. Later on we'll just pull that back, basically. But that's not right now, so let's just not do that. But yeah, further news is why I basically was fiddling around before this thing because I was hoping to show you a picture of it. But it was regarding to what I had for tea tonight. If you don't know, like I had like smiley faces with actually I might be able to do something if you just give me a moment. Don't you dare. Forgive us. Because the thing I wanted to do it by doesn't work. Basically, Apple has changed the codec on the HEC file, so I can't convert the stupid file to a PNG like I want, and it actually is a massive inconvenience for all parties involved. There you are. I don't know why you're acting like this. Yeah, that's a good picture of it. But I basically had like chicken nuggets and I had like chicken nuggies and smiley face potatoes because I was feeling nostalgic and I used to love them. But anyway, the main point is the nuggies. And I'll show you how I'll talk about it because, you know, why not? There we go. But yeah, here it is. Here's like the nuggies at a very nice angle. You can see it's nice and brown, like normally a lot more pale. And my brother, who he forces my hand, like I would normally would have froze most of them and only cook what I wanted to use, like, but freeze one up so I save time next time. But you can actually see the smiley face, like in the background. But these nuggets I decided to solve my own recipe, and Thomas said, which is my brother, he's been on my stream numerous occasions. In fact, we almost did Portal 2 on Wednesday. But anyway, he said, and I quote, that this was my best batch yet. So like nice and crispy, a lot more herby, even though the herbs didn't change, but a lot more herby, very nice crunch, I do agree. Super more moist, so you know, it just says my best batch yet, and honestly for me that is quite high praise, and I quite like getting that kind of reception for it, not gonna lie. Basically it was a recipe of my own creation, so that is very nice to see. And yeah, it's a very nice, like, it tastes really nice. I could have done with some more, but oh, it was really so good. Oh, it was so good. It was so nice. I do concur with my brother's conclusion. But yeah, I think I might have finally nailed down the recipe in terms of cook times. Like I make 22 at a time for my recipe, and I have like 10. He has like 10, and I save 2 for my parents. Actually, I think I had 11, but point still stands. That, yeah. That these are nice. You can even see some of the browning from it, from the caramelization from, because these are not pan fried. This actually is technically air oven fried. So it's an air fryer, but it's an air fryer oven because it uses less electricity. But it is more or less oven baked. And yeah, it's not very well. You can see, like, you can definitely see some herbs as well. Like, it's very good, very nice. But anyway, back to the matter at hand. I don't know. Did I back this up? Trinity 53. Trinity 53, and then we look at the last I. So that'll be I3 for test 15. So we're going to scroll all the way down. 13, 14, 15, I3. 2048. That's the wrong one. 2053. Okay, so we'll go with 3A. I3A. And then I3B. Then we move on to the next part of the eye. Gonna drink more first. Ah. So let's get this back on. And next thing is going to be you on add. Let's get mixed up with my concept art up. Not gonna lie, Tinus is slowly grasping at me again. You know, I had a nap. You know, but yeah. Then we just move this back, so I don't want him being angry. Definitely don't want him being angry. I actually don't know what to do with you, because you're not quite acting like I hoped you would. Honestly, some parts of this is not going that well at all. But my brain is full of pudding. Close enough. 2100 hours and 51 seconds. So, again, close enough. No, wait. Okay, now we've changed this to. Let's change that to 5 and change the other ones to 4 and 4. You know, 3A and 3B will return to 4A and 4B respectively, because it's just technically completely different to what I3 is. No, that's okay. I was like, wait, where's 4A? Because the way he just snapped the UI had confused my feeble brain. Smooth this. Then draw sharp, which is this one. Set to add. So yeah, here is. No, let's just start here though. I tell you what, I've done the ritual topology because I'd already done this before. Ritual topologizing the mess when it's like this. It's actually a very It's a very enlightening exchange. What do you mean? I'm very confused though. Something was going on there. Some tomfoolery that I did not very much appreciate. There you go, that's the bone. There we go. So, oh, don't you dare. Ah, why you done? I can see what you're doing in the interface. Why would you do that to me? There's no good reason why you done it other than just to be a pain in the neck. Definitely want to play Boltgun again. Not Boltgun, Darktide again, because I only played the beta. But I had fun. Can't afford it, especially because the expenses I want to do. Retrofitting my network infrastructure, retrofitting my animation setup. It was also the mocap thing, but you know, my workstation, I want to give it some TLC. That's the term I was looking for. So yeah, I want to give it to TLC. So it's along with some other like initiatives that will never see the light of day, but just for my own personal amusement. It's like dance, puppet, dance for my amusement. It's that kind of gremlin energy that those other projects are emulating. Very, very bad, unhealthy relationship? Absolutely. Do I care? Not terribly. So it's just like luxuries like games are taking a bit of a backseat. Although I've did buy some games over the spring sale. Most of which I do want to stream at a later date after certain criteria have been met. It's like fracking Shipbreaker, which is actually like one of those games. But anyway, it's like where it's like these terms must be done if you want to. These side missions going to be done if you want to get bonus points, sort of thing, bonus money. Don't get them paid for it, but anyway. Wait, don't know why you're doing this to me. Not quite what I want. Oh, is that something from Jobby the Wong? I know this. I recognize this from Jobby the Wong. Haven't watched his content in a while, but I did go through a phase of watching it, but I'm not completely interested in that kind of content, thing in general, because I don't have much of that in my room. There's a few things in there. I'm looking at you, Excelsior, because you are within my line of vision right now without turning even more. I5B1. I5B1. But so yeah, but it's basically the best channel I know that uses that this song. Once again, hello and mutations. So that's a thumbnail right there. Found the thumbnail for the stream. Didn't want to save that. Well, I backed it up, but still. do. Clip that. But there you go. Let's put it a little bit. Just there you go. Let's make it a little bit closer as well, because why not? And there you go. Gonna just delete it because I accidentally saved it, so I'm just gonna delete that and literally go to backup. I literally just made I5B1. Because I didn't mean to, but still. It's funny. Clip that. Let's try that again. This time with a little less fracky wacky. So if I get a little less fracky wacky, that will mean, in real world terms, I will not go into the forever box. And I would like not go into the forever box for a little bit longer, if I can help it. Even if it's beyond my better judgment in some aspects. Dang, I should have clicked on the clip that button, but didn't, so it's like the moment's pass. 103. There we go, so this time. Away! Awesome, cool, dandy. This time I do want to save that. Don't know why that caused the audio to freak out, but it did. The grab, please, the grab tool. No grab up. Where is it? Where's the override? The override! Maybe that's the name for what the fuck are you playing at? Nothing good. It's it's doing me a heckin' confused right now. And Control I. What are you doing here? You should be over here. Why are you there? Don't know why you're acting like the way you are. Don't terribly appreciate it, I'm gonna be honest. So, here the new Octane is ramping up. Even though I'm not doing any rendering. He's just not like abnormally hot. It's not like he should be doing anything terribly labor intensive. And he's no more than usual. Give me the press that button. The marine inverted roll. There you go. Like when we like invert it, we'll just squish it around how we get a little bit more shape them after. You did that. I don't know why you keep disabling because I'm not pressing the key combination to do it. Control D. So I'm not pressing Control D. So I don't know why you're just disabling it. All I know is you're just causing me unneeded grief. That's what I know for certain. So, save this. No. Don't know why I was drawing down when all I need to do is just copy and then rename ear 1. Ear 2, and then we're going to get a bit more of the actual detailing done. And from there, we can then do the mouth, and then we'll probably go and do like the didn't mean to touch my glasses there. That's a dank, because that means there's a smudge there now. That it. But what I was going to say before I did that is I'll do like the eyebrow, but not the eyelid, because it's not like a female thing. You have my interest. Find an evil ambience. That will not play until I, click on the play button, but I'll keep it there for after the stream. Just sell my morbid curiosity on it. If I don't close the private window before then. Yeah, 1B. No, let's go with ear 2. So mouth, and then we'll just kind of do the bit of a switcheroo, and then we'll okay, let's just want to check that. Then we're gonna do like the eyelid sort of thing, no eyelid, eyebrow. But that's not today's, well, it is today's thing, but it's not the immediate problem. That's future Matthew's problem. Frack that guy. Oh. Ooh. Dang it, that was not what I wanted. Dang it, was this. This is what I wanted. Oh, I do this. Let's increase the detail of that to like 50. Let's keep doing this until we kind of get, shape definition, like so. What do you mean to do that? Oh, if you could, not do that, I would very much appreciate it. What do you mean to that? So, a little bit of sensibility. Just try this a little bit more depth. Like I really want, like just to be real, like far down than it currently is. So we'll just have to keep going until we get there. Now then, let's just save, back that up, and then smooth, add the sharp, and then there'll be that part here done. Then just invert and then start moving that around. I 2B. I2B. I have just let's try. I3. Smooth. For the most part, I could do without needing to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Just because. There you go. Adds a little bit extra definition. Very nice. Back that up and then move on to the next thing, which is going to be, you know, finessing the shape on the, you know, opposite end, and then the mouth, and then the world. Yeah. 2A. Oh. 4A. There you go. Alright, put something there that shouldn't be there. You know, I didn't copy you. I don't know why you do that every so often, even that's not the thing I had my mouse over when I told you to copy. But alas, here we are. Just gonna take my dressing gown off because I'm getting a bit toasty. Keep forgetting I have coat hangers there, if I'm gonna be honest, because I was tidying up and I found 2 coat hangers that was keeping my projector screen up, and then I found another 2 in the cables cupboard, and I need to get rid of them, to be perfectly honest, because I have no need for them. You make a very compelling argument there, Brain, but at the same time, it's not where I really want to put it, for reasons. There we go, yeah, that's a little bit more. Really have a little bit more of this shape than I would find more desirable. Let's have to. So, yeah, awesome. Next up, will be the mouth. Then the whale. Yeah, 1. No. 4. Down the mouth. Yes, I have copied the white file, and that's a great start. Immediately. What are these things? You're saying words, but... And I also like the fact that thing, the Nintendo thing, is operated by a channel called Stardew Valley, which is made by a different company. I know it's not the official Stardew Valley YouTube channel, but still. So I like Stardew Valley enough to call their channel that. But they're doing content for another company, so... Kind of funny how that has worked out. Provided we didn't lag out like that, that would be fantastic. And so it has a bit of a happy expression, so let's see if we can do that. Like at all. Which ones are these? The creases. This is the crease one, yep. We'll turn that down in a minute because we don't actually need it that high at this point. Awesome. I'm also going to do this because I forgot to do this earlier. Just trying to find a stupid right size. I mean, I like that smile. Honestly, that is pretty swell. I thought that smile was going to go a lot worse than it actually did. I'm going to be completely 100 honest with you. 100. So make sure that's saved. Mouth 1. And then then just pull this out. Yeah, overall that's quite fine. Fineness. I'm happy with that, honestly. Like, I think that looks. I just think it looks pretty swell. terms of smiles, that went a lot better than I thought it did. Well, I thought it would. Don't know why my mouse spit over there, but it did, so it's one of those weird babies it's doing today. Mouth. 2. See. Hold him. There it is. There we go. Definitely looks better. Like, turn that down. Good enough. Save, and then the eyebrows. As I can see, that's gonna be a little bit of a pain. Nope, that's the one thing copying. So dupe. Mouth 3. I'll just go that nose correction. Nose correction. Nose bridge correction. Make it real specific. Didn't want to do that, you know, colon. So if you just wouldn't do that, that would be great. Now then, we're just going to quickly do this while I do the old switcheroo. So you go there, you go there, you go there. Perfect. Now go to 1 and then change you. Brilliant. Fantissimo. Of all these stupid stands I get, it's like, you know, so difficult to deal with. Also, we're just going to turn the thing back on before we finish putting it away, so color correction. Let's change the brightness contrast. No, that's too low. There we go. Put that there. Put my stupid dressing gown back on because I'm getting too cold. Spring. It's definitely spring, isn't it? Okay. Do this because I don't really need to see the entire thing. I just need to see his eyebrows. Then plain. No point out of my neck just to get this done. Just realised I don't need to do that. I just need these stupid points. Then say here. Awesome. Test 1. Turn it on. Facing. Yes. Also, turn mirror on. Well, that's Mars. That's not what I wanted. Who the fuck are you? There you go. So why did you do that? Oh, how did you do that? It's also more to the point. Then just back that up. Eyebrow 2. Then boop. 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 Then boop. Nothing that off. Okay. And that goes. Oh. There we go. There you go. Then let's see about that. Subdivision. I would say if you're going to go like, hey, are you still listening? And my answer would be yes, I'm still listening. YouTube. Oh, I haven't had this in a while. This is what I used for my original Octane video. Let's see if we can time that. So, YouTube Studio, Octane. Yep, my original Octane build before it died. So this is, remember, this is the computer workstation I'm on now is new Octane. This is the successor, which I did built on a live stream. This is my original attempt. So let's see. Let's see. So let's see if we can get this one. Nailed it. There you go. Yeah, I didn't know it was a TGA, that sequence with the things. So that's why I glitched out. So it as a PGA because it just didn't really like it. The problem has been fixed. Like finally, like 22.12 finally got TGA image sequences to work. Finally, it just took way too long because this was like 20.04, so it took so long for them to finally figure out how to get that to work. I love how that edit comes. The way that comes to the beach is like my favorite part of the edit. Yeah, Octane. The way it died, it was very easy. It was like 4-part series. You could tell on here for series over on the 24th of April. Move within my animation work. It was very budget oriented, but still provided improvement over its predecessor. Lasted 3 weeks, the same as the store box, my server. That lasted 3 weeks. That's been torn down now. The case has been returned because of a defect. And if they find a defect, I'm going to ask for a refund, and because that entire initiative has just been a waste of time, more or less. For the family. What do you mean for the family? This is recommend something somewhat relevant. FC48, which is before I got my 100. The FC48 is something we got. It's a better fucking camera than the higher end FC100 that I got. How this has happened, I'm not entirely sure. For 3 weeks, the Omison came out of its retirement due to some faulty RAM, which ended just being, well, not faulty RAM, it ended just to be a faulty motherboard. The motherboard was faulty. Yeah, for of reliability. The same with my stupid server. But yeah, basically this was inspired by a different video. You can tell this is a completely different build because 2700X, I got a 3700X, and not a breath core. Got something else. Got a different memory there, Patriot memory. Had a 1660 Ti when I first built it. That FireCuda swapped out for an actual SSD, Western Digital Black. I didn't skimp out on the boot drive. That 1TB drive went from Western Digital. That is actually the only remaining part of old Octane. That is hard disk 6 right here. That is the only part of the original Octane that has survived. So you can actually find out when it was built. Canada, Port Thailand. Date 3rd of September 2011. Oh, did I actually buy it used? I thought it was new, but no, that's 2011. That's like 9 years before I even built the workstation. That workstation and but yeah, new Octane can be found. List of build can be found. Gee, let's put you back on. Non-gaming live stream, so it's literally like new Octane, which you can see how long it is. It was 557. You can find this on Matthew Musselwhite, my second channel, even though it's become, because just due to how I have to work in secrecy, meaning my main channel is just dead until I get those secrecy stuff down. But yeah, no one liked it, but people have disliked it. But yeah, it's build there. I like the fact I got the same beard and hair problem that I more or less had when I built this workstation 2 years ago. The more things change, the more they stay the same. But yeah, you can see, like, because I hadn't installed Linux at that point, I literally used the Windows SSD that I salvaged from the Hackintosh. Then I put into old Octane then I kept it in old Octane and bought a better drive for that. Because the Hackintosh, my old workstation, has a better SSD for Windows than my main workstation does. Well, at least my new workstation does. The clock is definitely what's not right. Just before I... Oh, it must have been like after like a first install because the thing bugged out. But yeah. And you can see that's like the Hackintosh's desktop. Because these are like the window drivers I've had, like the Whisker was 3 icons. Sort of thing. So like it was not, I was running El Capitan. The theme was just for show. Because I liked the new icons that was announced at the time. I forget whatever came out to play was macOS 11. And then I just put it together then. And as literally as it is built right now, apart from like the SSD additional stuff, I had bought an audio card because the audio thing on the motherboard was fucking faulty. Anyway, that's fun, no distraction. But yeah, you can check all that out on Matthew Musselwhite. Eyebrow 3. And then dupe. Then basically, okay, A, that, B, this. Make sure that's selecting all the right ones. Put that set to 2. Then that one could be like that. Then that like that. Then dupe. Then it's like that. Like that. Dupe. There you go. Let them do that. Let's change this to local, normal. Just so, and we just had this a little bit. There you go. That doesn't look as bad now. So save that. And say that's done. I don't know why you're freaking out over that. What do you mean? I wasn't trying. I don't know why I was getting those out. That's confused me. Got me a big old confuse. Eyebrow 3, 4. Yeah, I don't know why you're freaking out. Because if you're freaking out on the viewport, that probably means it's also coming up on stream. Which I don't, quite frankly, I don't appreciate. But what I do appreciate is the fact we can leave the live stream there. Actually, before we do, we can just have a quick look at this. This is like the final sculpt after 1 hour 41 minutes. Actually, probably close to an hour and a half, considering how long it took me to start the stream. But you can see, yeah, that's basically the final result of it. It's not perfect, still has some issues, but I'm very happy how it looks overall. So yeah, it looks very nice overall. Glad I managed to fit that in. I know again, looks like February, a pretty abysmal kind of streaming schedule I've had, but at least I managed to fit in this practice, so that's something. I want to try and get it done once a month, so the fact I have done it's really cool, really dandy. And I have overall quite enjoyed it. But I am very tired. I am not gonna lie. I am very, very tired. And on that bombshell, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Tonight we'll be reading Cider Lord with Resident Evil 4. And you'll find me again at 8 PM BST on a Wednesday. In theory. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.